Kingman Mine Turquoise, and Kingman Mine has always had a special place in my heart. We love that it's the oldest operating mine in the United States. It's also the largest operating mine in the United States, and it gives you some of the most beautiful blues. In fact, the Kingman Mine Turquoise blue sort of set the standard for blue in the turquoise world. So it's quite a collection. It's all brand new. 089830 is your item number. You've got the ring, you've got the earrings, and you've got a pendant. So I'll wear the ring, and you'll see each of these feature these beautiful solid sterling silver concentric ovals. So it's like wearing the planet Saturn on your finger. Isn't it beautiful? Looks like it's floating in a sea of ice in a river of icy solid sterling silver. It just, oh, absolutely gorgeous. And then you've got the necklace, which is really like a two-in-one because you are getting the beautiful woven chain. And then the pendant also included with your purchase on the necklace, so you can wear them both, you can wear them separately. Look at how beautiful and free-flowing that is. You've got the three different concentric ovals, so it frames that Kingman blue perfectly. And then the earrings are just delightful. They're full of movement, full of light. All right, Jay, let's hear all about it. I absolutely love this blue. It's a different blue than the Golden Dragon.
Okay, so this is there. I have a deep history with Kingman. So, you know, when I first started out in the 70s, I did business with about 27 different American mines. Of those 27, now there's been other mine deposits added to that, but of the 27 that I did business with when I first started out in the early 70s, mid 70s, of those 27, the Kingman mine is the only one that's still operational. Also, the Kingman mine and I go way back. Actually, this is a photo of the Kingman mine. What makes this so unique and so special? They actually date. When you say it's the oldest mine, do you know that they found ancient tools in there that they date it back to? It's some, you know, like it's dated back.
I think it's like nearly 1,000 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a cool shot that they have. That. Do you see this? That is this material that you're looking at right now. That's Blue Basin. And that's when they first got it. They first discovered it. That's how much, and we bought a lot of that material at that time, right? And this has been a while ago. That was 9 years ago when that was shot. I bet Marty would love to have that today, right? That's the Blue Basin. Now, I bought this. At the time, it was the most expensive deal I ever did in turquoise, and he just knew I wanted it. It's clean, it's blue. There wasn't a lot of high blues at that time. I bought it, and I put it back in my private stash, my private collection. What happened with the Kingman mine? You know, when the Sleeping Beauty mine closed, there was this huge run on Sleeping Beauty, and it went up. It went to crazy prices. It was more, some of it, and some of the bigger pieces, some of the real clear pieces were actually more expensive than gold at that time. And so expeditionally, what happened is when they couldn't buy any more of that, the Kingman mine took off. And what happened with Marty is you have these people that are coming in from all over that aren't even in the jewelry business. They're commodity brokers, and they're buying it up. In this material, there's still to this day, people are buying this as a commodity. They're not getting as much material as they were. This is Blue Basin. Even Marty, I bet, doesn't have hardly, he might have a few specimens of this, but he has no rough material, has no big stock on it. This is the finest material I ever got out of Kingman. Now,
look at that blue.
That being said,
wow.
The Kingman is right now. This particular material, I'm selling this at the prices that I purchased the rough for back then, about 9 years ago. Today, if you have this and the things that are getting, this material would be 500% to 600% higher in price. That's how much it's gone up. It's gone up just incredible. It's really rare. So if you're a collector, and you know, you can still, Kingman's still functioning. In fact, I talked to Marty the other day. He kind of told me what was going on with the mine. We're vast family friends. I met my wife in the Kingman Turquoise mine. I met my wife. That's how. So Marty and Quaylen, they own the Kingman mine, right?
So
they introduced me to my wife, right? And I knew my wife. I've known my wife forever. Before we ever got married, but we were friends before we started dating, and then we got married. But but wouldn't have been for Marty and Quaylen and the Kingman mine, I never would have met my significant other.
Your wife is the ultimate mine find.
Yeah, I gotta tell you.
Have you ever told her that? Have you ever told her that?
Yeah, I tell her all the time.
She's a gem.
And she's probably the most expensive mine find that I've ever obtained.
Definitely.
She is a find. She is really a beauty.
She sure is.
One of my very expensive mine finds.
Let me give you a full tour of this collection because there's some wonderful details I want to point out. First of all, the price on the pendant is really amazing because you're also getting the chain. You can wear them together or you can wear them separately. There's a nice, generous bail here. It's tapered, but look at the size of that bail. So if you want to put that over one of your sterling silver collars, you've got a leather choker, you've got a multi-strand. It's just so many different ways to wear this pendant. And then the pendant itself is coming in. Let me give you the measurement on the pendant. It's over 2 inches in length and it's over 1 inch in width. It's all solid sterling silver, so it's all precious metal. The center stone on the pendant is a 14 by 10 millimeter. It's just beautiful. And then here's the most amazing thing. When you turn it around, there is no front or back. It's just floating in that beautiful bezel setting, so you don't have to worry about it having a wrong side up or looking inside out. Then look at the chain. The chain is actually woven. It's not a thin, single cable link chain. This is a really beautiful, substantial chain. It's almost like as if it was braided. So you've got this wonderful detail. You've got the flash of silver. You've got the sparkling accent of the chain. And then it's also adjustable on the back. So you've got that 18-inch length, plus you've got that extra extender so you can put it anywhere you want around the back of the neckline, all in solid sterling silver. So let me give you some updates on the matching pieces because I know our Kingman Mine girls are already getting in very early. And if you want pieces that match, I highly recommend getting the set today because they are so beautifully selected to match so perfectly. So it's a wonderful opportunity for you. So the earring length, those are about 2 inches in length. And then look at the size of the stone on the earrings. Those are 10 by 8 millimeters. They also have the French hook, so they just slide right through your piercing. And they look beautiful coming and going. So even if you've got short hair, you've got an updo, you've got a ponytail, they look beautiful from every angle. They add a lot of flirty movement. And then those beautiful concentric oval sterling silver loops, they just sort of frame that Kingman turquoise beautifully. It's such a contemporary and bold setting. The ring, well, I am in love with this ring. The ring's also amazing. It's about 1 inch in length. This is another big stone, a 12 by 10 millimeter. It's got this nice sort of dual band design, but it tapers nicely in the back. So it's very wearable, very comfortable. It's almost like a shield. It's a very sort of empowering piece. It's elongating nearly 1 inch from knuckle to knuckle, but then you've got that brilliant and gorgeous center stone, all from this mine source, the Kingman Mine. It is really a beautiful and phenomenal buy. I would love for you to put the collection together. We've got 4 flex pay on everything. We've got extended holiday returns. If you're thinking, oh my gosh, that's my sister, that's my mom, that's a gift for my daughter. You can own and cherish the Kingman turquoise because this is a stone that's not going anywhere, right? Jay, one of the most desired and sought after stones in the world.
Well, you know, what's happening with, like I said, it's only going up, up, up in value. And even this material, nobody has it. I mean, this is blue basin. At the time, it was the most expensive turquoise that I had in my collection. It's still right up there with the top 5 of what I've ever paid for material. But if you notice this, and this is the creme de la creme of the blue basin. Did you notice the beautiful matrix in this? It has what they call, it's like a webbing, like a watermark in it. It's just the top line of the top line of the top line. This is something that, I don't have thousands of pounds of this, okay? This was something that I maybe had 200-300 kilos of this quality. I bought a lot of it. I bought tons of this material. You saw the yard there. We had a lot of it at one time. This again is this is the material that I put back. That was the finest of the finest of the finest. This material, I got to tell you, would sell for what I paid for it at the time. Was the most expensive buy I did on turquoise. Right now, honestly, this same material, if I put it on the market in the rough, just the rough, would be anywhere from 500 to maybe 600% higher is what I could get for the rough, not doing anything to it. But if I did that, then I wouldn't have it for the show,
oh my gosh.
right? So I don't. I hold the price. I mean, I can't even tell you, I could sit down and tell you how much it would cost, but these prices that you're seeing here now would be substantially higher.
They're such a great value. I mean,
you actually charge.
Right, a great value for any turquoise, for any sterling silver, but to get the best of the best from Kingman Mine. We're gonna have to wrap this up. It's going very, very quickly. If you want the ensemble, I encourage you to shop now if you want to put the whole look together. And then I hope you're sitting down. I hope Jay's sitting down because I've never seen this before, this moment. It's a brand new tiger's eye. Check